Continuing, we're going to go ahead and put these affordable off-road rock sliders on. I have already bored the holes and ran the self tappers in. Yeah, right there. And we've got those ran in. I've taken them out. Everything's ready to go. I made a mistake. When I got these, they come non-painted. And I noticed this once I painted it. I didn't have any instructions. And as you can see, we're on the passenger side. When I was trying to mount it, trying to bore the holes, I had it jacked up and I couldn't get it to center. My bolt holes always came up one hole over a hole here or back there, and I tried centering it. The hole should have been in center. It didn't come out right either, but this worked out good. And I'll show you on the other side. I've already got one up there. And I also want to make a note too. Focus. Yeah, save your old belt. It's always good. This one's still in good condition, but I like to save them and put them up under the back seat. And I have tools and oil and stuff like that under there too. Have a compressor, the jack, and a plug kit. That could save you from being stuck somewhere off. So it's a good idea to box it back up and put it under the seat. But I'm going to show you here. There's only one little difference, the width. I guess you can see I don't have good light on this side. But right here is closest to the front, and it's got a little bit more of a gap in behind the back tire. So I said, what the heck, I've already got it drilled to fit here. I'm more likely to run over a stump or a rock and get hung up in between here and here. So I'm just going to mount it up like it is. I got one bolt started to keep from falling on me. But I can't remember what size drill bits to use, but it's got 5/16 holes. You use a 5/16 drill bit to drill the holes for the crimp seam that this outside mounts on. And I can't remember the size drill. If you have a good index, you'll have it. But for the self tappers, you don't want to drill them the same size for those, because these have to have some meat to bite into. So I'm gonna plug this camera up and I'm gonna lay down here and try to get this stuff going. If it gets too hard, I will stop the video, because I'll probably get griping and fussing and throwing crap everywhere. But mechanics know what I'm talking about. So let me plug this in and try to get a good camera angle. Legs that come down some too. Hey, I tell you what, YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and mount this up, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. I about killed this camera just now, but yeah, I'll continue this in a little bit. Okay, we're continuing on with these rock sliders. All right, now I mucked up. It happens, but you cannot put the D side on the P side, so I didn't mess up bad. I can still use the bolt holes in the front, but I am having to re-drill the holes in the frame. So I've got it hung with a one bolt hanging it, and I'm scribing it now, and I'm fixing to center punch it. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that before I continued on. One side's on, it's looking good, and those holes are almost there, but yeah, it's gonna work a lot better. Look on the inside, about halfway up, they'll have it welded. P for pasture, and over there, I don't know if you can see it, I'll zoom in. Right there, you can see the P. I mean the D. So that's driver. You gotta look close too, because the P kind of looks like their D kind of looks like a P also. They had it marked on the side with a paint pen, and both of them look like a P to me. So a lot of times you learn by your mistakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish scribing these. I'm gonna center punch them and drill them. A drill bit that I used for the self tappers, I used a 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm gonna try a little bit smaller bit. Let's see if it get be a little bit tighter on the threads, but a 1/4 inch worked pretty good. I took a impact once I drilled the hole and ran it in with an impact. Don't run it all the way and strip it out, just get enough to back the thread in. Then reverse it, take it out. Then you can put your sliders back on and bolt them down. And then I will continue the video. That was the reel with a 7/32 bit. And I am fixing to cheat. When you do this, wear earplugs. You see it starting to take thread, pull the impact off so you don't strip the holes out. 3/8 impact probably better, but I don't have one.
conclude their service right after this.
President Trump calling it reckless. I'm Jane Metzler, Fox News. We now know more about North Korea's test launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile.
North Korea's state broadcaster has confirmed the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile and claimed the test to be a success. It showed footage of leader Kim Jong-un apparently overseeing the launch at a test site. The missile flew at an altitude of over 2,000 miles and traveled for 47 minutes before falling into the sea. Experts believe it was more powerful than previous test missiles. They now think this type of missile could potentially destroy a target in the US if it flew on a lower trajectory.
Fox's Katie Logan. The U.S. and South Korea responded with a joint firing exercise and a show of force. South Korea also wants to increase its number of warheads, and the U.S. has agreed to begin talks on that. The White House says President Trump will sign the sanctions bill that passed with near unanimous support in both the House and Senate. It penalizes North Korea for its nuclear and missile programs, Iran for its ballistic missile program, and for sponsoring terrorism. Iran says the sanctions violate the 2015 nuclear treaty, and leaders are now discussing a possible response. Russia also facing new sanctions for interfering with our election, and military action in Ukraine and Syria. The Russians already kicking dozens of U.S. diplomats out of the country and taking possession of a country estate used by Americans. The State Department ordering diplomatic families to leave Venezuela, with violence expected ahead of elections there tomorrow.
General Secretary Kelly will bring some strength and discipline.
The president's senior advisor Kellyanne Conway on her soon-to-be boss, Homeland Security Chief John Kelly, takes over as Chief of Staff Monday. Fox News Fair and Balance.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by Feed the Pig Meadow.
Finally did it. My student loan is totally paid off. I can't believe it either. I paid more than the minimum each
A couple of holes are off a little bit, so I'm gonna have to re-drill them. I'm gonna put them with a 5/16 bit.
What are you talking about? Oh, the plan. What happened to winning the lottery and mastering the art of the perfect life? Hosting galas, wearing your jewelry or acquire a body cover, using the French Riviera, and buying it. I just thought maybe it was time to prepare for my future. You know, set some financial goals, make some smart investments, open a 401k. My goals, investments, a 401k? You are horrifying right now. Listen, if winning the lottery were easy,
North Carolina's Outer Banks.
Usually it's the weather, but this time it's electricity, or a lack thereof, that's forcing the evacuation of thousands of residents and vacationers from North Carolina's Outer Banks. It all started with a bridge construction crew in the area accidentally severed a power cable.
We started asking people to turn their air conditioning units off at the circuit box, unplugging hot tubs, anything that could cause excessive load to the grid. Yet we still were struggling to make this work.
Spokesperson Laura Ertel of the Cape Hatteras Electrical Cooperative says it could take days until power is fully restored. That means a significant loss of summer income for local businesses. Karen McHugh, Fox News.
A court takes a stand on airlines.
Consider its decision not to regulate the size of airline seats as a safety issue. The case was brought by the Flyers Rights Passenger Group, which believes the Federal Aviation Administration should regulate seat size and the distance between rows of seats. The judge on the federal panel calling it the case of the incredible short airline seat. The rights group claiming the tight quarters hinder passengers' ability to evacuate an aircraft in the event of an emergency and can cause physical problems. Rich Dennison, Fox News.
It's the first weekend of the Ohio State Fair in Columbus, but after a deadly accident Wednesday on opening day, the fair not quite the same this year. One person was killed, 7 others injured when one of the cars on the Fireball ride flew off. That woman returning the passes and ride tickets she bought. Most of the rides still shut down, with people saying they plan to avoid them anyway. I'm Jane Messler, Fox News Radio.
And another thing, the jack that I'm using, you've probably seen it. Go to Harbor Freight and buy you a better jack. I got this little one. It works good on the automobile, but especially since I raised this one up, it's hard to reach. I use several 2x4 blocks to put underneath it to hold it up. And the self-tappers, you know, it's working good with that 7/32 bit. I had one to strip out using the 3/16, I believe what it was. But I'm not going to pull it back open and look. But, alright, while I get that in a second, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this side up. I'm going to cheat on this side a little bit. Too much torque on it, but I'm using a long extension bar. Take a little bit of torque away. All right, I'm gonna cut it off for a little bit. Okay, we're done. The rock sliders are on, and I like it. Take a little bit extra work where I screwed up, put it on the wrong side, but she's bolted down. And you get a little window sticker too. Let's go give it a quick try. See if I can tip it up on its side. I don't know if y'all can see it, that dent in that door. I tipped it up on the side one day down in the deer woods. We're stuck. Looks like it's time to get some lockers, don't it? Alright, YouTube. This is Raven. We're going to sign off of this video. Have a great evening.